Understanding life's challenges. Life at its core is a journey of growth, and growth never happens in comfort. We often dream of smooth paths, easy victories, and days without hardship. Yet, if every day were simple, if every plan unfolded exactly as we imagined, we would never discover the depth of our strength, the resilience of our spirit, or the wisdom that comes only from overcoming. Challenges are not interruptions in life. They are life itself. They are the sculptors of character, shaping us into the individuals we are meant to become. When life knocks you down, it may feel unfair. You may ask yourself, why me? Why now? But from a higher perspective, these challenges are not punishments. They are lessons. Every setback holds within it a seed of growth. Every failure carries with it a message. What looks like an ending is often the beginning of a new chapter. Spiritually, struggles act as mirrors, reflecting the parts of us that need healing, strength, or transformation. Think of the most resilient people you know, or the stories of great leaders and spiritual teachers throughout history. None of them became who they are by living without struggle. Their greatness was forged in the fire of adversity. Just like gold must be tested in flames to reveal its purity, your soul must pass through the trials of life to awaken its true strength. Each difficulty strips away fear, ego, and weakness, leaving behind the essence of who you truly are. A resilient being capable of rising again and again. When you are knocked down, you are given a choice: stay down and surrender to defeat, or rise and learn from the fall. The fall itself does not define you. The rise does. Every stumble teaches balance. Every loss teaches value. Every closed door teaches patience. And every wound teaches compassion. Life's challenges are not here to break you. They are here to build you into someone who can carry greater purpose. From a spiritual lens, hardships are opportunities for awakening. They push you to stop living on the surface and instead look deeper into yourself. They invite you to discover the strength you didn't know you had, the faith you forgot was there, and the resilience that has been waiting within you all along. Pain and struggle force you to slow down, to reflect, and to realign with your true purpose. They remind you that you are not in control of everything, but you are in control of how you respond. So the next time life knocks you down, don't ask, why me? Instead ask, what is this moment trying to teach me? What strength is it awakening in me? What new path is it preparing me for? Because challenges are not barriers, they are bridges. They are not curses, they are catalysts. And every time you rise after being knocked down, you rise wiser, braver, and closer to the person you were always meant to be. Awakening the strength within. When life knocks you down, the most powerful discovery you can make is that strength was never something you had to find outside. It was always within you, waiting to be awakened. Most of us underestimate ourselves. We carry invisible chains of doubt, fear, and insecurity that make us believe we are weaker than we truly are. But adversity has a way of shattering those illusions. It strips away the comfort zones and forces you to see the truth. You are stronger, braver, and more capable than you ever imagined. Strength is not about avoiding pain. It's about facing pain and refusing to let it define you. It's about looking at your scars and realizing they are not signs of weakness, but badges of survival. Each time you rise after being knocked down, you awaken a deeper level of resilience inside yourself. And here is the beauty. That strength does not fade when the storm passes. It stays with you, becoming a part of who you are, empowering you for every future challenge. Think of a seed buried deep in the soil. In the darkness, it faces resistance. The soil presses down, the environment is uncertain, and the seed must break apart before it can grow. Yet, it does not give up. It pushes upward, breaking through the dirt until it becomes a strong tree. Your spirit works in the same way. Life's struggles may feel heavy, but they are not there to bury you. They are there to plant you, to help you grow roots of courage and branches of strength that reach higher than before. Awakening your inner strength begins with self-belief. Too often we hand our power over to fear, to the opinions of others, or to our past failures. But when life knocks you down, you are offered the chance to reclaim that power. You realize that your worth is not defined by what happened to you. It is defined by how you respond. Strength is born the moment you decide, I will. I'll not give up. I will not let this be the end of my story. Spiritually, this awakening is even deeper. Challenges reconnect you to the truth that you are not alone. There is a higher energy, a divine force, or a guiding presence that flows through you. When you surrender your fear and rise with faith, you tap into a strength that is greater than your own. You begin to understand that every fall was part of your preparation. Every struggle was part of your training, and every obstacle was a stepping stone toward your higher purpose. So, when you find yourself on the ground, remember this: you are not broken. You are being built. You are not weak. You are being awakened. The power you seek has always been within you, waiting for the moment you would rise and claim it. Every challenge is simply an invitation to unlock that strength, to discover the warrior within your soul, and to realize that nothing, no failure, no rejection, no setback can keep you down unless you choose to stay there. Rising stronger with purpose. Rising after a fall is not just about bouncing back to where you once were. It's about rising stronger, wiser, and with a renewed sense of purpose. Too often people think resilience means simply surviving hardships. But true resilience is transformation. It's not enough to just stand up again. The real victory lies in standing up differently, carrying the lessons, the growth, and the clarity that only struggle could have given you. When life knocks you down, it creates a pause. In that pause, you have a powerful opportunity to reflect, to reevaluate, and to realign. This is where purpose is born. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Shift the question to, what can I learn? How can I grow? How can I use this experience to fuel my journey forward? Every setback carries wisdom. Every closed door redirects you to a better path. Every wound opens your eyes to what truly matters. Rising stronger with purpose means you no longer see your challenges as random suffering. You begin to understand that they are part of a bigger picture, a divine design shaping your character and preparing you for greater responsibilities. The difficulties you've endured become the very tools that equip you to fulfill your higher calling. A broken heart teaches you compassion. Failure teaches you humility. Loss teaches you gratitude. These lessons create depth, and depth gives birth to purpose. Think of a phoenix rising from the ashes. The bird doesn't just return. It emerges renewed, more radiant, and more powerful than before. This is the spiritual metaphor for your own journey. Each fall you experience is a fire, burning away what no longer serves you. And when you rise with clarity, authenticity, and direction. You rise not just for yourself, but to inspire others who are still trapped in their struggles. Purpose gives strength, meaning. Without purpose, even small challenges feel unbearable. But with purpose, even the heaviest burdens become fuel for your mission. When you know why you're rising, the how becomes easier. That's why, after every knockdown, you must ask yourself, how can I use this pain to serve? How can I transform this struggle into strength, not just for me, but for others? Spiritually, rising with purpose means stepping into alignment with your higher self. It means trusting that the universe or God is guiding you through trials to prepare you for a role only you can fulfill. Your scars become stories of hope. Your failures become lessons of wisdom. Your resilience becomes a light for others walking in darkness. You realize that your rise is not just personal. It is part of a collective awakening where your journey inspires others to rise as well. So don't just rise with purpose. Rise with the understanding that your struggle was not wasted. Rise with the confidence that every challenge shaped you for this moment. Rise with the determination to live fully, love deeply, and serve greatly. Because in the end, it is not the fall that defines you. It is the rise and the purpose you carry with you when you stand tall once again, Life is not defined by the number of times you fall, but by the strength and determination with which you rise. Every setback you faced, every disappointment that weighed you down, and every challenge that left you feeling broken has not been in vain. They were shaping you, molding you, and preparing you for the rise that was yet to come. And now, as you look back on your journey, you can see that the hardest moments were not the end of your story. They were the beginning of a transformation. Rising stronger after being knocked down is more than resilience. It is awakening. It is the recognition that within you lies a power far greater than any obstacle in front of you. Each time you stood back up, you proved that failure could not hold you, fear could not define you, and pain could not destroy you. You discovered that setbacks are not signals to stop. They are invitations to grow, to realign, and to pursue your purpose with even greater clarity and strength. Understand this. Life's trials are not punishments. They are stepping stones. The broken pieces of your past are not evidence of weakness. They are the foundation upon which your strength has been built. Your scars are not shameful. They are symbols of survival, resilience, and victory. Every fall gave you wisdom. Every loss gave you perspective, and every rise brought you closer to the best version of yourself. Spiritually, each knockdown is a call to awaken. It's an opportunity to reconnect with the divine truth that you are never alone, that there is a guiding force working through every struggle. When you rise with faith, you rise with a strength beyond your own. You begin to see that every trial carried a lesson, every delay carried protection, and every heartbreak carried redirection. What once felt like the end was actually a sacred beginning. But rising is not just for you, it is for the world around you. Oh, your rise becomes a light for others who are struggling in darkness. Your strength becomes the testimony that inspires someone else to stand up again. By refusing to stay down, you give others permission to believe in their own resilience. Your story of rising stronger becomes a ripple effect, awakening hope in hearts you may never even meet. So let this be your declaration today. No matter how many times life knocks you down, you will not stay down. You will rise stronger, rise wiser, and rise with a purpose that cannot be shaken. You will no longer see challenges as the enemy, but as the fuel that propels you forward. You will walk with courage, with faith, and with unshakable determination, knowing that nothing can stop a soul that refuses to quit. Remember this truth. It is not the fall that defines you. It is the rise. Rise with courage. Rise with faith. Rise with purpose. And rise again and again until your life itself becomes a living example that no amount of hardship can break a spirit that chooses to rise stronger every single time.